Daily sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And able to use his blockers to get this time over with Fury.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 41, here's second down and 2. Play action. Now Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. 13 yards there, and a Niner first.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. Second and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to third and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go, hey.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
And inches.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Smith going to move him around.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, it's Genty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for another Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the Niners' 31-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it second down and 12. Gino now to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards at a time.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
Here we go now on first and goal.
Here we go.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Genty is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Gino. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Purdy from his own end zone. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Now Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to
up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up.
Here's 2nd and 10. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They go play action here. Purdy. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53. Get set. 18.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Evades the tackler and now some space. That good for 22 and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
Purdy looking to throw. Flush to his right. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. Diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out.
but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
Jake Moody taking
I'm on some
for
rap to
the
pay my
49ers.
bills. All up on TV, I thought it'd make it richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's a poor position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with JT. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, 49ers nothing. Daniel Carlson the kick.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching it point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is McCaffrey on the give. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Looking to throw on second down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. Big strides. Look at him go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
George Kittle, 58 yards. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Raiders 7, 49ers 6. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing is Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down he goes, but he takes it out to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Up the middle, it's Genty. To the 43, second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up second down.
And Smith here, an audible at the line. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Las loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Throwing on second down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. A gain of 5. And now third down and 6 to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To throw is Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to the ground with Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Purdy to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Second down, goal to go. Robinson will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Smith to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One last throw here for Smith. This to possibly force OT. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. With zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
The Raiders will line up.
gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Get set.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Kittle makes the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That's not made by K.J. Britt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 47.
18, watch out!
Off the play fake, Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco!
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down, down. From the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Cincinnati. On the return, here's Jermaine Burton. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
on, ready? Let's get set.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. On second down, Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up. Here's Purdy. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Purdy. Over the top. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Charlie Jones now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
11, here we go.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
That's good for our Bengals. First down.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 12.
They'll try to run this one in. He barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Get set.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
McPherson to kick off for
Third
Cincinnati.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
On 1, ready? 11. Gun.
The first down throw for Burrow. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Mighty. 11.
Now, Burrow. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They're going. Here's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
From the 23, here's second down and 6.
Second and 6 at the 49ers' 23-yard line.
Now Brown. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. We're in the red zone. It's first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They're called in at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This looks like a design run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
On the play. Leads to second and goal.
12.
He'll run here with Brown. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
11, gun.
Burrow, and this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here we go.
He'll try to get in on a pop pass. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Hey, team, watch out.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 38-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. It's a gain of 34.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, team, watch out.
Back to the air again is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Throwing is Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now Burton on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their 1st sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defender...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it in 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. Justice Hill to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new center down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage.
And he's in! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Outside. Waiting. Watch out.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, what's up?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. The tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2.
Second down
brings up
and 8.
second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy to throw. Pushed out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, what's up?
Now it's McCaffrey. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
What's up? Buddy T, what's up?
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And the 49er first down.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
A second down throw here for Purdy. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get set, get set.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and That's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well at the 17-yard line.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy. A throw on the move is caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Outside! 18! Watch out!
On first and 10, Purdy on the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
46-yard line.
Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but this way I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On play action, here's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's second and 9.
The 24-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. On third down, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Watch out!
Still run here with McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Outside. 18. Watch out!
Now Purdy. Flush to his right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Outside. 18. Watch out!
Now Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's Henry, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Jackson going to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after try forthcoming.
The extra point.
It's up and good. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On the move, past the 40. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trilling me, back to back.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Get set.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Purdy now on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Temple made by Jair Brown. Working quickly here.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Omaha.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Easy, Quibble.
They snap it to Murray. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds well short of that marker. They're not even going to challenge to keep the drive alive. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Get set. 18, watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Handoff, headed left to McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Jalen Thompson on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and 7. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get it. He challenged for the sticks, but he stopped after a gain of about 4, Brock. This is 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Pretty gonna go on 4th. Kittle makes the catch. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, left side to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A run with McCaffrey. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he could have a free play here. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now, Murray. Always there, Trey McBride. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. So now it's 2nd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Big Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quick pass left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that wasn't a...
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to put it up right away. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, run! Hey, attention,
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, easy, Ralph. This one's up. Check.
Lawrence will throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 13. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. But that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We're scoreless after 1. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch out! Stop!
throwing here. Purdy. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. The 49ers, 48.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
Lawrence's pass.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Eric Murray.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
That's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning, I'm thankful for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
At the Lions' 37-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Back to throw, Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
18, what's up?
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's caught, and it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Slot man moves right. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the Niners' 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To the air again, Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Goff now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Mykel Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
180.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Play action. It's Goff. Rolling to his right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are back within a couple of the lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 30 on second down, Purdy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 45 on second down, Purdy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is gone. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good for a Lions first down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's second and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
180.
Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On third down, here's Gibbs. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
14.
Goff now looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
That's good for a Lions First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
180.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
180.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
180.
Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
A solid stiff arm. Still fighting through tackles. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it, break a tackle, and turn it into a big gain.
Here's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy to throw. They'll roll him out right. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is third down. Here's Purdy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. Yo, Webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no. So long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Purdy off the play fake. Steps away. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. It's only the 1st quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and 2. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now,
touchdown! George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Niners have cut the lead back down to 2. Good bounce-back drive right there. Through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Purdy will throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Here is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And this is
Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. to McConkey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 14 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hey, Ray. 21. Set.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. Complete to Johnston here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
The 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They work now on 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
This one finds McConkey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
To the air again, Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Lion.
Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A man who was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch, it's Najee Harris. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Los Angeles.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
This will be caught inside the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. On 4th down, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
5 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Complete to
Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Dissly from a yard out. And the Chargers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 15-8.
Makes the score Chargers 15, 49ers 8. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 46.
Throwing, Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Connects with Kittle underneath. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. And this one too low.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's brought down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
He'll find Najee Harris. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Herbert now to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Complete to number 44.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
While they poppin' paparazzi pictures, I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't daft.